Hello guys, welcome back to my channel NC Reviews. Today we are gonna discuss how Young Sheldon Season 6 has been hardest on Sheldon. So if you are new to our channel, make sure you stick with us by subscribing to our channel and give this video a thumbs up to support us. While Sheldon's storylines on the Big Bang Theory spin-off tend to be more comedic than dramatic, Young Sheldon Season 6 has put him through a lot. While Young Sheldon Season 6 hasn't been easy on any of the Cooper family members, the Big Bang Theory spin-off's title character has surprisingly endured the worst of the season's twists. Sheldon is arguably the least serious character in Young Sheldon compared to his more grounded family members. While this was also technically true in the Big Bang Theory, Raj's inability to speak to women and Howard's absurd sleaziness meant that some of the supporting cast gave Sheldon's zaniness a run for its money. However, in Young Sheldon, most of the Cooper family are more relatable than Sheldon's future friends, and thus the contrast between Sheldon and his family is more pronounced. This is not necessarily surprising since Young Sheldon's premise revolves around Sheldon's fish-out-of-water status in his relatively conventional small-town Texan family. After all, while Young Sheldon's best-wasted backstory implied that Sheldon might have some untapped athletic prowess, the title character is rarely concerned with connecting to his family. Sheldon is often aloof and distant from his family, and both his siblings and parents find the child genius tough to relate to. Since Sheldon is a more heightened, goofier character than his grounded family members, he tends to be involved in sillier storylines than their more dramatic travails. However, Young Sheldon Season 6 proves this isn't always the case. While everyone in the spin-off has been through some drama of their own during the events of Season 6, it is Sheldon that Young Sheldon has been hardest on. He couldn't study in his dorm room because of partying, and he and his friend/former academic rival/potential love interest Paige ended up more distant than ever. Moreover, not only was Sheldon's Season 6 grant database idea first stolen by his colleague Dr. Linkletter, the plan was then co-opted by the university president. As if all of this weren't enough, Sheldon's launch party for this database was a bust, and the database itself failed. Since Sheldon's stories are handled lightly in Young Sheldon Season 6, it can sometimes seem like the character is not going through as much as his parents and siblings. Whether it is Georgie learning to take prospective parenthood seriously and trying to get his act together, or Mary and George attempting to repair their failing marriage, the rest of Young Sheldon's Season 6 plot lines appear at a glance to carry more emotional heft than Sheldon's latest antics. However, in objective terms, Sheldon is the only character who faced both serious professional setbacks and personal betrayals in Young Sheldon Season 6 while also growing apart from an old friend. There is no denying that there has been plenty of drama in the Cooper household throughout Young Sheldon Season 6. However, while George and Mary's imminent breakup proves that Sheldon's parents face serious uphill struggles, this doesn't necessarily mean that their problems are bigger than Sheldon's. In Young Sheldon Season 6, George Sr. got his job back, Mary learned to appreciate life outside the church, Mandy and Georgie made the most of parenthood, and even Meemaw and Dale got back together. If anything, Sheldon is the only character with no respite since Young Sheldon Season 6 began. It is no surprise that Sheldon tried to confide in his sister at the end of Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 15, Teen Angst and a Smart Boy Walk of Shame. While her failures haven't been as catastrophic as Sheldon's, from getting caught at a frat party to disastrously dyeing her hair, Missy's Season 6 is the only one that can hold a candle to Sheldon's annus horribilis. Unlike Sheldon, however, Young Sheldon's Missy doesn't have the same bluntness as her brother, nor does she share Sheldon's almost emotionless ability to push through problems. While Sheldon reacted to the failure of his grant database by trying experiments to help himself understand failure better, Missy had a much more explosive emotional response to the breakdown of George and Mary's marriage. While Missy's problems may not have the dramatic professional implications that Sheldon's missteps do, she cares more about her family life and lacks Sheldon's ability to disengage emotionally. As a result, it makes sense that Missy took her struggles harder and eventually ran away from home during Young Sheldon Season 6, even though the spin-off has not been as hard on her as it has been on the Big Bang Theory's future hero. That's it guys for this video. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon.